It's Lisa, the Fuss Free Foodie, and welcome to week 2 of the Healthy Happy You project. So this week it's lean protein, so I thought I'd show you how to cook a really cracking steak. So what I've got here is a really beautiful lean fillet steak. It's probably about a couple of centimetres thick, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little olive oil on it and then season it with salt and pepper. So I would do this right before I go to cook it. I wouldn't do it any sooner because the salt will draw out any moisture from the meat and it won't be as good. So if we season it all up, and then it's all ready for frying. So what I've got is a really hot pan ready to go. So what I'm going to do is just pop you down and then you can watch me frying the steak. So the pan is lovely and hot. The meat is oiled, so I'm just going to place it down. And that's a great sound. Now, I'm probably going to cook this for about a couple of minutes each side because I like it medium rare. So whilst that's cooking, I'll just have a quick chat to you. So basically there are a couple of different ways of checking how your steak is done. Obviously you can watch the meat cook and the colour change going up the side. Or there is a clever little technique that you can learn and try and use whilst you're cooking. It gives you a rough idea of what the meat should feel like. So let me show you. I think the best way to cook steak is actually just to do it often and practice, but this is a way you can tell. So by doing this with your finger and your thumb and index finger, this fleshy bit here, if you press that by just touching these fingers together, that's what's supposed to feel like a rare steak. When you go to the next finger, this bit here is meant to feel like a medium rare, medium and well done. So this bit here, this is what it should feel like when you're not holding anything, this is what it's like when it's raw. So this just gives you a feeling of what the meat should feel like whilst you're cooking it, just gives you a bit of an indication. Now as I said, the best way to get good at cooking steak is just to cook it a lot, but it's a great lean protein. Also, when you're looking for nice lean meat, have a look at the marbling. It's fine to have a little bit of fat in there because that's flavour, especially if it is fillet steak. And sirloin can be really tender and not too fatty as well. You can almost just trim, not eat the fat, but it actually bastes the meat, so it keeps it really tasty. You can also do the same sort of thing with medallions of pork, which just literally take a minute on each side. So I get a fillet of pork, just slice it into kind of little round medallions and then just fry it in this pan, just in a bit of butter, and the kids really enjoy that too. So the steak at the moment, it's pretty hot in the pan. I've got it on about a medium heat at the moment. I might just crank it up a little bit because I want to get a bit of colouring on there as well. I am going to put some butter in there when I flip it over. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and grab a fork and then I'll come back and we'll have a flip. Okay, so I'm just about to flip the steak over, so I just thought I'd let you watch me do that. It's got lovely caramelisation on the other side. Flip it over, and at this point I would put a little butter into the pan as well. You've got to be really careful with fillet steak because there isn't a lot of fat in it. It can dry out if you're not careful, so it's good to kind of dip that in and to baste it as you go. I'm going to turn that down a little bit now, more onto a medium heat. It was medium high before. So I'm going to give it another minute or so. And whilst that's cooking, I'll just have a quick chat to you about what you can serve with your steak. Of course, if you want to be traditional, you could do some nice chips, or if you want to be a bit more healthy, do some sweet potato fries. Or just serve it with a load of veggies. We love mushrooms, big flat cap mushrooms, just chucked in the oven with seasoning on, which is really nice. What else could you do? Well, this week's blog that you're going to be able to read with week 2 and lean protein is about Westbury baked chicken, and that's got a really awesome coleslaw recipe, so that would be really nice with this. So have a play around with it. Like I said, the best way to get good at cooking steak is just to practice. So have a go and kind of work out how you like it. So I'm just giving that a bit of a prod. You can see inside it's kind of quite clever. It's still a bit pink in the middle. But the important thing when you're cooking steak is that you rest it. At least 5 minutes, preferably 10. It will stay warm in that time. Set it aside on a plate, and all the juices that come out of the meat will actually get sucked back in, so it will be a beautiful juicy steak. So rather than just putting it straight on the plate to the table, set it on a clean plate, leave it for 5 or 10 minutes, and then just come back and serve it up. So let's have a look how we're doing here. So this is looking really nice. I would take this out the pan now. I'm just going to flip this over because it's had raw meat on it. And just put it on there. And I would leave that to rest. And I would serve that in about 5 or 10 minutes. And I hope you'll give it a try. Let me know how you get on in the Happy Healthy You group. And look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bye.